right. They were there, and I don't know if that threw the hit off or not. It looked like the second touch, the pass to her was a little bit low.
Back setting there. Into the net. So the attacking now off for the Dutch. They have missed on their last two.
Very sloppy set played by both these teams. It's just a matter of both of them making mistakes. We haven't seen really one good rally yet. Oh, so you're bend her back and get into that one, Sean.
Wang Li Na had Stallings isolated on the left side and showed no fear in blasting it.
Smart play there by number 8. That's Marit Leenstra. Goes up if she's going to nail it. Sort of a semi-dink over the wall.
Dutch looking for the lead again. They're not going to get it. China on top 12-11. Wu Yongmei and Wang Li Na so consistent.
They certainly are, and especially from that left-hand side.
17-year-old Zhao on the serve, flattens it out. Flederos in the middle. Zhu to the other side. Chu Ai Hua. That touched some Dutch blocking.
Yes, it did. Now, finally, we're getting some attacking going on from that right side. Last 4 or 5 forays into Dutch territory have been from the left.
Flederos has to come back for that. Manchubak got it past Chu. Chu Ai Hua really should have been able to block that back.
Yeah, and you know, the fact that the Dutch do have 2 left-handed hitters helps a lot. It certainly changes the tempo of the attack and in the angle at which the ball is coming at the blockers and at the defenders.
Short
right
set,
there.
application for a kill rejected by Chane Stallings.
Sean Farquhar reaches into his bag of acronyms.
It's a small lexicon, let me tell you. Short set and spike. Gets through that time. Chen Jing comes into the game. China on top by 1.
Now, Chen was one of the girls in the last set who ignited the China rally towards the middle of that set, and the block immediately paying dividends. The double block, she teams up with number 15, Wang Li Na.
So China now lead 15-13. Flederos over for Stallings. Stallings with a drifter. Not a lot of speed on that one, but China drifting back on their defense.
That's right. Both these teams playing very lethargically. As you can see, nobody get a rally started for more than a point. Stakes abounding.
There, Flederhaus goes for Stallings, who got into the play late, but still with enough speed and power to bust it through 2 blockers.
Identical to the prior play, but this time Stallings turns her shoulder inward and takes it inside the blocker.
Straight up and down, the big decoy that time by the Chinese. Wu Yongmei got herself a little bit of time, and she rips it down the right side. Quick break, then we're back to Macau.
This September, ESPN brings you great sporting action from around the globe. Hard-hitting American football is back with another explosive season.
2-0. There's the scoreline in the 4th. China trying to close out the Dutch and avoid a 5th set. To remind you, if we need a 5th set, it will be a rally point set, just as sets 1 through 4 were, but with one difference. It will go to 15 points rather than 25. All part and parcel of the rally point system implemented by the FIVB in 1999. Tied now at 16. Chane Stallings with a shot on the diagonal.
That's 3 straight kills for her, and each one is more difficult. That time bisecting the court in the back right corner, Sean.
Back setting there. as Wu Yangmei glides into position. One thing about the Chinese, they always know where their teammates are.
Exactly, and it's almost uncanny the way that their setters know exactly the positioning that their hitters are going to be at. Not even a look, especially in the case of Hua Qi.
Dug out in the backcourt. Wang Li Na turns it over. Koopman lucky to save that. Stallings, not much from behind the attack line. Down the side. Dutch spaced out well. Credit the Netherlands women. Did not give up on that point. China by right should have it. They don't.
Certainly they had the momentum throughout the point. Waited just for the small mistake they could get, and they got it with a 50-50 ball over the net. Used a little bit of leaping ability that they had over the Chinese opposition on the other side to bury it.
Back set, straight up and down, snapped by Chen Jing. That's a crisp ball from Chen.
And here comes Hua Qi out of the game again. Hua Qi was just amazing on those last 3 hits. The times that China got the points, not even looking. Little back sets.
Fun player to watch, Hua Qi. Variety of ways she can set up her teammates.
They rotate her out on the serve.
Blasted back, I don't know if Koopman should have played that ball.
On the net.
So China are going to get that one. Koopman, though, could have had the Dutch into an 18-all tie if she laid off that ball.
Oh, nice second touch.
Leenstra.
Substitution by the Netherlands. Number 4 came out, number 6 also in.
So substitutions coming hot and heavy for both these teams.
Mergen Orsel, number 6 for the Netherlands. 20-year-old, stands 1.92 meters into the match. A lot of the backcourt exposed by the Dutch. China killing mistakes throughout the match.
Yes, they are, and again we saw an example. The Dutch line up flat behind, no triangle set up. Very easy to take advantage of the open spaces when you're configured like that.
Zhu Yunying, back it goes. The attacker, though, out of position. Flutterhouse tried to end the rally abruptly. There's Leenstra. She thought she had a kill. Over the top, stretching out. Leenstra again. That's going to drift over. Zhao with those long arms. Stop Flutterhouse. Block, China, keep it going. One of the longer rallies we've seen in this match. Back setting there, and the attack catching the line on the way out.
And that's got to do wonders for the momentum of the Dutch, because every time you see the rally go beyond 7 or 8 touches on each side, you get the feeling that China has the upper hand. Best rally of the match thus far, and the Netherlands come out on top.
Trying to get it into a tie. That's what they do. 20 up the score, just as it looked like China was going to see daylight.
He's going to have to call a timeout. So Hu Jin, I don't know about the strategy. You know, it all started to go south for him when he pulled Hua Qi out. I realized that Zhu Yunying might be the better server that you would want at the line in that situation, and I realized that you're trying to get all your players as much playing time as possible. I just questioned the wisdom of taking a chance of going a 5-setter the first match of the tournament. Especially, you don't want to give a young team or an inexperienced team like Netherlands any breathing space where they think at some future date they can get up the confidence to come back and beat you, or God forbid you lose.
You said inexperienced. That's one of the key words. However, we just saw Jane Stallings laying off a ball, spiked right at her, and she had the presence of mind to get out of the way. And that got the Dutch their 20th point, looking to edge into the lead here. That's Leenstra. Zhu Yunying. Big up and down shot. Wu Yangmei blasting it.
That left side again.
Fletterhouse on the back set. A comet off the right arm of Shane Stallings. Tied once again.
Merritt Lindstrom having something to do with that rally as well. Trying to open up that middle, split those defenders.
One-handed bump save from Stallings. Zhu Yanying going a long way for that ball. Stallings, first the one-handed bump save, then two spikes, the second one converting to a kill.
Absolutely, Stallings just incredible the latter part of this set.
Number 9 score at the World Championships last year. She and Wu Yang Mei toe-to-toe like two heavyweights.
Exactly, take the words out of my mouth. Muhammad Ali against whoever. A little bit long.
Goes long. Hu Jin even helping the officials on that one.
Oh, they're saying, okay, the referee overturns the linesman. We're going to get another timeout, this time by the Dutch. For a moment there, I thought they were going to call that in.
But cooler heads prevailing, and that did go long, untouched by the Chinese.
As you can see, the bicycle shorts, number 11, Sun Yue.
Nursing the knee injury. Look, one of those last points. That's
smartly leaving it, huh?
I'm not sure what the controversy was. No one really in the vicinity of that ball on the Chinese side.
I think the problem was the linesman at the other end did not raise his flag. So if he didn't do that, it can only mean one of two things: he doesn't know, or two, it's in. So the referee saved him the trouble. So China with a 1-point lead. Out again.
That goes long. So now match point. Chu Ai-Hwa quickly serves it. Fletterhouse on the back set. Block back outside. 24-23.
And again, the Dutch style, not changing one iota, going straight at the teeth of the blockers, double blocking there. Chinese realizing where the attack was going to come from. We're going to get a substitution.
Interestingly, Kitty Sanders, number 11. I'm not sure we have seen her at all in this match.
I think we have.
She comes in for Irina Machuvak. And immediately, the ice-cold Sanders on the serve. A missed serve gives China the match.
She's left-handed.
Li Yang